Welcome to my channel. One of the most damaging behaviors in an unhealthy relationship is gaslighting. It happens when a gaslighter manipulates your mindset, feelings, and well-being. This is a dangerous situation that can have long-term consequences even if you get away from the gaslighter. To gain control over you, a manipulator will minimize your experience, cast doubt on your perceptions, and distort the truth. The goal is to induce self-doubt and encourage you to question your own identity. The person gaslighting you can say you're exaggerating or misunderstand what happened. Your perception of the world and the sincerity of the people in it are both called into doubt. They will treat you much worse if you confront them about their behavior or how they make you feel. Similar words and techniques are used by these people to control others. There are various terms you may use to spot them because of how they behave similarly. They would do whatever to undermine your confidence and convince you that you are to blame for everything. Number 17. Why can't you take a joke? This sentence is a dead giveaway that someone is being gaslight. They say it to get away with making hurtful remarks. If they damage your sentiments, they diminish your feelings and the circumstance by portraying it as a funny joke. They want you to question your perspective of these scenarios. Number 16. They know who you are. This expression suggests that the gaslighter arrived before you. The person fed their lies and stories to those folks in order to get their support. This sentence might also cause you to become estranged from those you thought cared about you. You feel alone when this individual informs you that other people look down on you. As a result, you lose confidence in yourself and in other people's intentions. Number 15. You're so sensitive all the time. When you wish to talk about your feelings, a gaslighter will utilize this statement. They will minimize and reject your feelings by saying you are being overly sensitive if you tell them how they have hurt you. The best course of action is to be firm and clarify that you are not being sensitive. All you're doing is attempting to communicate. Number 14. Why are you being so crazy? Insanity is a favorite moniker for gaslighters to use on their victims. By shifting blame, they are able to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. This expression can cause you to second-guess your own truth and worry about being condemned. Number 13. Don't worry about it. Nobody should tell you that you can't be concerned about whatever you choose. When you're unhappy, a manipulator will use this remark to diminish the situation. They want you to forget about it and not express your emotions. Number 12. You are always overreacting. Being told you're overreacting invalidates your feelings and makes it seem like you've misread the situation. To them, it's all about humiliating you and making you feel bad about your reaction. The use of the word always increases the severity of the insult by suggesting that your reactions are frequently irrational. Absolutisms are a sign of manipulation whenever they are used. Absolute terms include the following: always, never, everyone, no one. Number 11. You have no clue about that. This sentence could be made more precise by them stating that you are unaware of something pertinent to the topic. A gaslighter will use this to divert attention away from themselves and blame you for whatever occurred. When they use this term, it's because they did something wrong but want it to appear as though it was your fault. Number 10. You know, I didn't mean it like that. When a gaslighter says something hurtful and you get offended, they'll use a term like this. A manipulator does not want to take responsibility for harming you, so they make it seem little. Abuse occurs when someone dismisses your views or personal experience. Number 9. I'm confident they won't believe you. The goal of gaslighters is to establish an unequal power dynamic. They want you to know that if you try to inform anyone about their abusive behavior, no one would believe you. This is a common phrase, and they may use it frequently to ensure you understand, even if it is incorrect. Number 8. Everyone else I know thinks you're crazy, too. The purpose of a gaslighter is to make you feel isolated and unloved by society. To make you feel isolated and powerless, they will persuade you that everyone hates you. When they say this, they're trying to make a point and remove themselves from you. Number 7. I don't know why you get so worked up. This expression is analogous to telling someone they are insane or exaggerating. It invalidates your feelings and realities and entails the individual telling you how you feel. This sentence will cause you to keep your thoughts to yourself, which is exactly what the abuser wants. Number 6. I'm sorry you feel that way. It's on you. This sentence is really damaging, and it is not a true apology. The person uses it to settle an argument without admitting fault. If you hear this phrase, it's sometimes best not to answer because engaging with them simply fuels their behavior. By making you believe that you are having issues that are the source of your sadness, a gaslighter hopes to dehumanize you. They are able to keep power while evading responsibility. This phrase discourages further discussion and does more harm than good. Number 5. You're misremembering the situation. Someone who claims that something you remember did not occur the way you remember it is known as a gaslighter, because they are trying to make you believe that you have a bad memory. It throws you off and makes you question your own judgment. Abuse occurs when you try to discuss what happened and the other person claims it never happened. That expression trivializes your experience and its significance to you. Extremely traumatic events are the worst. Number 4. You would do it if you cared about me. If you indicate you don't want to do something, people should respect your decision. A manipulator will continue to push and say anything they can to get you to do what they want. They will use your love and care against you, making you feel as if you must prove it in this manner. Number 3. You made me react that way. When someone says this to you, they are attempting to deflect their role in the situation. As you can see, manipulators are unwilling to accept responsibility for their actions. Even when the truth is obvious, they will do everything they can to maintain their innocence. A manipulator will accuse you of forcing them to injure you or do something bad. They will claim that you provoked them and that if you had done what they asked, they would not have done it. You may even feel the need to apologize at times. Number 2. I'm the only person that truly cares about you. This phrase can be expressed in a wide variety of ways, all of which mean the same thing. In order to drive a wedge between you, this person may try to make you feel alone by making you think no one else notices or cares about you. They will tell you that you are alone and friendless. If you encounter a gaslighter, they will likely suggest you stop interacting with others because they want you to be dependent on them. They'll make you think your loved ones don't miss you or get you. Number 1. I'm the only one showing responsibility here. A person who tries to control you will say that they are right and that you are to blame. They may blame you for your marriage's money problems, even if they are the ones who spend more. They'll try to make you doubt yourself by saying you can trust them, but you don't have to be responsible for anything. Now, let's quick jump in on how to deal with a gaslighter who wants to control you. Do not be scared to reclaim your life if you detect signs of gaslighting. Putting yourself first isn't easy, but it's essential. First, if you're having a conversation with a gaslighter, you should probably end it. It's sometimes best to walk away if someone tries to deflect or minimize the situation. Practice self-validation and recognize when it is best to leave a conversation. You don't have to put up with a manipulator's bad behavior, and you can prioritize yourself. Second, regardless of who is controlling you, don't give up on your truth. Tax of the gaslighter. To gaslight you is to make you question your own reality, but you can protect yourself if you know how they operate. Stop letting their negativity affect your confidence. Your gut instincts and intuition are guiding you in the right direction. Third, describe several instances in which a gaslighter tried to get you to doubt your own perceptions. Write about your experience to help you stay true to yourself. You'll be less likely to let them change your perception of reality if you write about what happened and how it made you feel. Keeping a record provides you with something to think about when they try to make you doubt your experience. Fourth, the last strategy to deal with a gaslighter, you can keep things simple. If you anticipate communicating with a gaslighter, keep things straightforward. Think about what you want to get out of the conversation and how you can help it along before you start talking. Do not let them fool you by altering the truth or downplaying your feelings. An organized approach to a conversation increases your chances of making it through it unscathed. Final thoughts on phrases a gaslighter will use to control people. It can be difficult to identify gaslighters, however they frequently employ these phrases. They make you feel horrible about yourself and call your reality into doubt. If someone in your life uses these or similar phrases, it's advisable to address the matter. You can try some of the aforementioned solutions, or you can simply reduce the amount of time you spend interacting with them. The problem with having a conversation with them is that they don't always pay attention to what you're saying. Never forget that you are worthy of better treatment, and resist falling for their ploys. Thank you.